Set and ready. And away they go. And the starter got them in a good line. Snow Cloud is one of the first to break, but it's quite frenetic up in the early stages. Right up there on the outside is Western Wall. Then we have Donderstorm, and Marie Man also pushes forward. And Marie Man is in a hurry. In front by 3 lengths as they make their way to the corner of the track. Then Benelong Point at the outside. Snow Cloud, after breaking out well, is sharing third with Donderstorm. Then we go 2 lengths away to Landing on the Moon, who races at the outside of Laughing William. And they share 5th, just over a length away to Downing 7 and Admiral's Ransom. They just behind midfield. PROMETTERE is in the yellow colours, racing with Marshall Field. 2 lengths away to Hang Out the Stars, settled back 1 from last, and Western Wall has dropped out to the rear of the field as they head towards the final 800 metres. And Marie Man is out in front by 1 length over Benelong Point. Donderstorm now a clear third, gone about 2-3 lengths ahead of Snow Cloud, who looks to have run its race. Admiral's Ransom, Laughing William, all on the move and trying to avoid some traffic. Landing on the Moon is on the wide outside. They followed by Downing 7, who's in the blue with the red cap, and got about 7 lengths to trace down. Marshall Field and PROMETTERE make their runs towards the inside with 400 metres left to run. Donderstorm is the one in front. Laughing William in the navy blue and Benelong Point are moving together. PROMETTERE inside rail starting to emerge and putting in a big run. Further back to Downing 7 and Marshall Field towards the final 200 metres, and PROMETTERE the one to peg back. PROMETTERE the leader by 1.5 lengths. Donderstorm, then Laughing William, and at the outside is Downing 7, but PROMETTERE in front by 2, and PROMETTERE arrives. Second, Donderstorm. Third, Marshall Field. And fourth goes to Downing 7. Towards the right-hand side in the yellow colours. And like I said, got going at the top of the straight, got mobile, was sent early, and was able to sustain that over Donderstorm, who chased, but chased in vain. A fairly good finish from Marshall Field in the 2 shades of blue. A bit unlucky, had to weave its way through traffic. Maybe gets a length or 2 closer and really gets involved in the closing stages. So one to take note of out of this race. But the bird had flown a long way out, and PROMETTERE wins race number 3.
Race 3 has been won by number 10, PROMETTERE, the son of Pomodoro, bred by Cloverflay Stud. Just to jump into it and mention that Team Mongeli, he's received his 1,000 Rand from Hollywood Bets and Cape Racing, so thank you very much to them. Jockey aboard, Corne Offer, and Corne, lovely type of horse this. And do you think that the gelding's made all the difference to him?
I definitely think it has. You know, he's a progressive horse. He's had 2 phenomenal runs for us. Look, he came from Dean in exceptional form, you know, and he looked magnificent. So obviously, I think the gelding definitely did him the world of good. We didn't have the best of draws today. So with the 61 kilos, I didn't want to try and be clever and bounce him in, and I ended up sitting 3 wide, and it's not ideal. And he's also can quicken up, so I took my poison and I gave him a chance, and he really won a good race.
It was quite a bold move going in. I know that often it gets a little bit tight there. Were you quite comfortable going through the space?
It wasn't something I really wanted to do. You know, his first run for us, I think he could have won, and I opted to go on the inside. And Keegan rode a really good race. He kept me really tight on the fence, and he didn't want to go through. So last time when I came into the straight, I opted to go out, and he ran around for company. So again, I took my poison. I darted to the inside, but this time at least I had a lot of horse under me, so he pulled me through every gap that I took, and he won a good race.
Corne, there's a little bit of chaos on course today, being atmosphere. You've got some supporters?
Yeah, my wife and the whole crew is here, Jade Campbell and the whole crew down there. And just a big thanks to Justin from Mark, who's looking after them upstairs there. It's a new bunch of people that want to get socially involved in racing. So it's their first big meeting here today. So a big shout out to the guys at the top there.
A bit of pressure for you today then?
It was. I mean, I only had the 2 rides, and this was my best ride. I made it a good thing today, and he won a good race. Well done to Adele, to Mr. Marshall, and to the Blocks. Well done. Thank you very much.
Well done, Corne.
Thank you.
Yeah, the corner off. Next up, we're going to have Adele Elsop join us. And Adele, thank you very much for chatting to me earlier on in the week, and also for the confidence.
Thanks, Vicky.
He's a lovely type of horse, and as Corne mentioned, he seems to be progressing now and finding his feet.
You know, he's a super horse. I'd just like to say thanks to Jonathan and his son Zach for bringing him to us. We do train his half-brother, Silver Operator. And yeah, he just keeps improving, you know. He was a little bit unlucky last time, maybe. But I thought Corne rode a very nice race from a bad draw today.
He did indeed, and thankfully you got to enjoy the celebrations and lead in a winner.
Yes, absolutely. I think it's been a while.
It's okay, you've got a winter season ahead, so all the best, Adele.
Thanks, Vicky.
Next up, Zach's going to come across and chat to me. Well done for the win.
Thank you so much. I have to say it's been a while since I've been in this winner's enclosure, but it never gets old.
It doesn't, that winning feeling, isn't it?
Oh yeah, and I have to say, great job to Vaughan with the horse. And yeah, Cornet's ride was brave. I thought once he took the inside and I saw the horses coming on the outside, I got a bit nervous. But yeah, just really pleased, and obviously to my dad and the professor, my partners in this horse, well done to them. I know my dad's watching from afar. And to Johan Moheber, the bloodstock agent who chose the horse. Thank you.
Well done, he's on course. You'll have to track him down for this bit of celebrating.
I'll watch the race with him.
Oh, well done. Well done. I'm sure he was also shouting him home very, very bravely.
He was.
Well done for the win.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
There you go. Well done for the win. Lovely from number 10, Promettere. As mentioned, Adele gave us some confidence in the week. Well done to both her, the yard, and also Vaughan Marshall, who's gone up to KZN for the season. Well done to all the connections. As mentioned, Cloverflay stud bred. So a lovely result for race 3, number 10, Promettere, the winner.